Alright, let's get back into it. In mentality. See, just like that. I'm in Huntsville, Alabama now. Okay. Let's continue. I just finished like 400 miles today. Just left home. Still working. Let's keep it moving, okay? So let me pull back up my book where I can see it. Oh, okay. So boom, back at it. Let's scroll back up a little bit real quick so I can get back to where I was. Because, the sooner we realize that we are in control of what lives in our head, the better. The more we take control of what lives in our head, the more the little disturbances won't anger or bother us as much, right? Why? Because you are inside the gates of your own amazing mental real estate, right? Beautiful place, cool place, things are well. So why would little things bother us when they're outside of our fence, right? They are on the outside looking in and are not allowed in because you got your mind protected, basically. So everything just seems to hit a little differently when we are not so emotionally moved by every little thing. Everything just hits us differently when we're not so emotionally moved by every little thing that's going on. Once we get control of our mental real estate, right? So, I kind of wrote that a little weird, but hopefully you understand what I mean by that, right? Things just, like situations, people, moments, emotions, and etc. It just doesn't, our perception increases so it doesn't affect us the same way. The more we are disciplined within our mind and within what we want, what we need, and etc. Right? Our awareness. We tend to just see it as it is, maybe laugh, and with enthusiasm, we just keep it moving. But don't get too emotionally charged or distracted by the actions, thoughts of words that are not your own. Okay, so that's how I'm ending this mentality chapter for now. But this is an ongoing process, okay? We're about to quickly get into the next chapter, which is operation, which is very trucking specific. From here on, again, because first chapter, of course, but we're going to start to talk about the operation and my operation. But this is an ongoing lesson. So with this mentality, we could play it back, listen to it. I'm about to introduce a book list and a couple guys that I highly recommend studying their philosophy and their mentality and the way that they manifest. And a lot of the guys that I'm going to mention are from like way back in the day. So let's not get distracted by actions, thoughts, and words that are not our own. All right, whatever happens on the outside, that happens on the outside. Let's not take it in and allow it to beat us down or hold us down. Alright, because at that point it's only happening to us and nobody else. So we're sabotaging ourselves, and that's pretty foolish. So we have to protect our mental real estate, not in a like crazy aggressive way, but just in a disciplined, I care for myself type of way, okay? So here we go. My must read book list. I've read many books over the years, from health to ancient history, metaphysics, do-it-yourself projects, and etc. But these 3 books have been essential in my business growth and growth as a man, and also applied as a woman as well, because it's universal concepts. Especially Think and Grow Rich. Okay, Think and Grow Rich really helped me out a lot. So boom, Think and Grow Rich. Think and Grow Rich was like the spark. It was the catalyst that allowed me to use everything else that I had already learned and put it into motion. Think and Grow Rich is what really taught me the methods to tap into my greater potential through the discipline of what? My mind, and through conscious creation, which is also discipline of the subconscious mind as well, right? So boom, number one book right here, I recommend Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Many people have read this book over the years. And this is one of the few books that I will read over and over again throughout time. Like, where is it at? I keep a copy of it in the truck with me. See? Keep a little copy of Think and Grow Rich right here in the truck with me. Just if I need like a little pick-me-up or some extra inspiration or something to get me going again, get me back into the flow state of mind. But I've been working on Think and Grow Rich. I've probably read this book about 4 to 7 times. Great book. One of the few books that I'll actually read over and over again. So, this is number one, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. This is a timeless classic that many of the self-help books today are based off of. It was written shortly after the Great Depression. Napoleon Hill, so, at that point, Napoleon Hill definitely no struggle. Anybody at that time, and coming out of the late 20s, early 30s. But I guess just as importantly, more importantly, he knows how to be a winner of one's own destiny. And like I just said, I read this book over and over again. And if you want to buy it off my Amazon link, thank you much. I'll get a little fraction of the sale, probably about 50 cents to $1.50. So you can get me a cup of coffee by buying something off this blue link, and I appreciate it. Number 2, Outwitting the Devil. This is another Napoleon Hill book, okay? This book is serious. It will teach in detail all the tricks negativity will use against you. It's set up as an interview between Napoleon Hill and the devil himself or itself. So through Napoleon Hill's accurate thinking and definite purpose, he is able to make the devil expose his tactics and mechanics of how he causes most people to drift, which is not focusing on what, our destiny, just drift off and just time passes by and we're behind and nothing's working and we're angry and we're mad and woo, right? That's drifting. How he causes most people to drift and not have control over their own lives. And right here, know thy enemy, right? You got to know who your enemy is. So this is a cool book. And I would almost even suggest this book before. I read Think and Grow Rich first, but like if you read Outwitting the Devil first, then Think and Grow Rich, it's like this will show you what we're up against, and Think and Grow Rich will show you how to overcome. And then we got another Napoleon Hill book right here called Laws of Success. This is a big, thick, serious publication by Napoleon Hill. Okay, he actually released this before Think and Grow Rich, and if possible, get the original 1925 edition. That's the one I have. And when I first found it and was researching it, it is said that the tycoons of back in the day of his time demanded this edition be took out of production because they had too much knowledge in it that would threaten their livelihoods. How about that? This book is written pre-Great Depression. It's a big book, one I read throughout, off and on. It stays at home. I just open it up when I get ready to. It's like 400 pages. I've read most of it. Hill goes into great detail about the lessons of persistence, imagination, self-control, action, and many more. Now here's another Amazon link. And boom, let's keep it moving. I don't know what I just did right there. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's just ignore that I kind of did a double screen right there. And yeah, so that's going to conclude like this part of the lesson as we go forward. But please come back here and please take this part of the course very serious. I mean, this is almost one of the most important parts, period. Like, even if you didn't learn anything trucking specific out of this class, out of this course, if you really hold on to this mentality chapter and use it as a catalyst or as a spark for you to find like more self-help and topics about like conscious, subconscious, awareness, frequency, manifestation, positivity, negativity, and just overall mental health and staying focused on what we want. I mean, it's such a common thread between every successful person. So definitely, of course, let's continue into the rest, of our lessons here, so we can know the knowledge that we need to know for trucking. But this part must be right. Kind of have to put it like that, okay? The quicker we make progress in this department of mentality, the more gradual we make progress in this element of our business, which is mentality. I think the quicker you'll start to see more success. Okay. Period. And just a higher standard of living, more happiness, more love. And what I want to add too, to this Laws of Success, just get any book you can from Neville Goddard. Neville, I believe. Neville Goddard, Gaddard, or maybe with one D. Even if you just listen to some of the stuff that's on YouTube of his speeches and whatnot, that's who I'm on now. Napoleon Hill brought me to Neville Goddard, and talk about some high level mentality, manifestation. That's the place to go. But I would start here, Napoleon Hill. Okay, I'm going to conclude this mentality. Definitely stay positive, keep it going, keep it moving. Like I said, this will be here to come back to. And yeah, just keep it up. It takes 21 days, like we talked about. It takes 21 days to create a new habit. So we got to stick with it. Takes time. It's easier said than done, but this part is very important. Okay, very important. I just want to stress that a couple more times. Very important. So just that's my motivation on this end right here. So now it's kind of switching to motivation, but just stay focused. Keep asking yourself throughout the day, what do you want? What do you want? What is the dollar amount that you want? $100,000? Cool. $100,000 in the bank this year by December 31st. Stick with it every day. Tell yourself that you got it. Tell yourself that you're going to have it. And move around and feel as if you have it. Have that happiness already inside of you. So when you go out into the world and you go see the cashier, you go see the shipper, you go to see the receiver, you go to talk to the broker, they already know that you're $100,000 up. All right? And yeah, that's how this works in a large way. And also when we just focus on our breathing, slow it down some, in through the nose, out through the mouth, chest, etc. Right? And that way we can just enjoy the journey. In the beginning, I didn't enjoy the journey as much as I do now. I remember when it just used to be so hard, so frustrating, so unsecure, and I just remember just not having much faith or confidence, nowhere close to what I've been able to establish. So I know what it's like, and that's why we have to take the initiative to create a positive mental real estate world that we live in. We are co-creators in our destiny. So on that note, hold on to it. Stay the path. And we're about to get into this operation so we can start chopping this up and really get into this trucking so we can start doing what? Producing more money, more frequently, more consistently, with a higher profit margin and a lower overhead, so we can do whatever we want to do in this life. Take more time off, stack more money, take more trips, whatever it is that is in your heart, whatever your heart's desire. Photographer, artist, poetry, musician, traveler, hiking, running, jogging, football, basketball, skateboarding, music, dance, whatever it is, hanging out, being an awesome father, being an awesome mother, whatever it is, Let's get you further to that to that reality, okay? And we do that next by going to our next lesson, which is operation. See you on the other side.